My mic was off. Yes. Anyways, GTA Griefer, Red Tobacco. Compared to Red Tobacco Intense, I haven't tried Red Tobacco Intense, but I have tried Red Tobacco. From what I've heard, the Intense is just like a more kind of refined Red Tobacco. But GTA Green, how are you doing? What's up, Seth? My set on the day. YSL myself EDP. Trying to save it for winter, so I'm not using a lot. Seth, here's what you can do. All the YSL myselfs are refillable. On Amazon for about $105, you can get a 5-ounce refill kit of YSL myself. That would be my personal recommendation. That's what I would do. That's what I'm going to be doing. I will be back in 1 minute. I will be back. All right, here we go. Now I'm back. Come on. D&D, that's a good question. I don't know why. Because if you... What the hell? That is so weird. My camera's never done that. I haven't dropped it or anything. Did that fix it? No. Maybe it's my camera. Maybe it's not my camera. I got no clue. D&D, what's going on? Michael Jordan, the GOAT? Absolutely. As much as I love YSL myself, think about getting different fragrances. Want to try a mint or coconut note? Someone recommended Torino 21. Torino 21 as a mint and coconut fragrance? No, definitely not. If you want like a mint and coconut fragrance, go Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Beau Paradise Garden. It has this like mint fig aquatic opening, and then it has this nice like coconut sunscreen vibe on the dry down. What did I spill on my shirt? I have no clue what I spilled on my shirt. I don't know how long it's been on there. But, guys, it's okay. Actually, I know exactly what I spilled on my shirt. I made a burger when I got home from school. Let's see. Let's see if D&D's right. No. Yes. Oh, yeah, okay. It's literally just that. Maybe with a different color. I kind of like this. That's kind of... No. Wow, that makes it really hard to read the screen. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that surprisingly made it difficult for me to read the chat. I'm thinking red lights are kind of a vibe. You know, I got the stained red lettering going on. Getting your first fragrance sampler later this month from Dillard's. Very excited. Nice. I hope you enjoy it. When I got my first fragrance sampler, it was from Dillard's as well. I really do enjoy fragrance samplers. Let's see. Is this not bright enough? I don't know if the brightness went up. I wasn't really paying attention. What's my favorite Eros? My favorite Eros has got to be Versace Eros Flame. Phenomenal fragrance. Very, like, sharp, peppery woods. A lot of citrus and a lot of vanilla. D&D says red is the vibe. I agree. I think red's the vibe. I like blue, and I definitely do try and keep my lighting, like, kind of bright, just so, you know, you can see the fragrances and everything like that good. But yeah, let's see. I'm trying to get this stain out because I didn't notice that just until I, looked at myself in the camera. Does LeBeau come in different concentrations? Yes. So there is LeBeau EDT, the one I have here. I highly recommend this one. There is also LeBeau Le Parfum, which is parfum concentration. There is Paradise Garden and Flower Edition, which I'm not sure exactly on the concentrations. I would assume either Eau de Parfum or Parfum. Sup Atomic, how's it going? What's good, C2? How's it going? Let's go Versace Eros EDT, my favorite. Eros EDT is definitely a good fragrance. I used to have that one. I did end up selling it. Now, for me, Eros Flame is a good Eros is a good fragrance. Now, is it something that, if I had it in my collection still, I would wear? Absolutely, I would still wear Eros. But with that one, a lot of the times when I woke up and I'm like, oh, I want to wear a Versace Eros, I just go Eros Flame. In my opinion, it's the better Eros. And I think Eros Eau de Parfum is a little bit better. Than LeBeau EDT, not LeBeau, Versace Eros EDT. Now, they're all good. You'll get compliments with all of them. Eros Energy is good as well. And I haven't tried the new Eros Najim because it's a Middle Eastern exclusive. Welcome, everyone. Please like, share, subscribe, and activate the notification bell to watch more enjoyable content. Yes. Is it 1 a.m. or is it I am? I have no clue, but thank you, man. Thank you for the support. Versace. Versace is a great brand. You know what? Let's talk about all of the Versace fragrances I have 4 of them. I have Versace the Dreamer, which that's a good white floral kind of fragrance. We have Versace Dylan Blue, great aquatic bergamot kind of fragrance. Versace Eros Flame, beautiful citrus aromatic woodsy kind of fragrance. Versace Blue Jeans, people are going to hate on it. I, however, like Versace Blue Jeans, good old school powdery kind of fragrance. I enjoy them all. Unpopular opinion, I think Eros Energy is great. I think the opening of Eros Energy is one of the best openings ever. And the dry down is good. Like, if you like Aventus, you'll enjoy it. Najim is available on their website. I didn't know that. Thank you for that. I like Blue Jeans. I like Blue Jeans as well. I mean, a lot of the times, it really is an unpopular opinion. I don't really see why people do hate on Blue Jeans, though. Like, yeah, it's an old school fragrance. It came out in the 90s. It would make sense if it smells old school. Like, I don't know, because the complaint with Blue Jeans, primarily on TikTok, it smells like an old man. Well, it's a 30-year-old fragrance, and it was meant to appeal to adults who now are old people, right? The stuff that we think, relates to old people, really related with them their whole life. And when they were adults, and the fragrances were being made for the adults and what they enjoyed, those old school scents were really what they enjoyed in the 90s. So it doesn't make sense now, 30 years later, to be like, oh, Blue Jeans is horrible because it's old school. That's the point. What cheapie would you recommend? I think just like a good general cheapie that I would definitely recommend would be Lattafa Fakar Black. They're like $23 clone of, this is a clone of YSLY Eau de Parfum. I have Y Eau de Parfum right there. And I think that these two do smell pretty similar. Now, this is a little more fresh instead of like floral, apple-y. Still definitely, apple heavy and just a fresh and clean kind of fragrance. And a lot of people complain about longevity and projection with this one. I put this fragrance on at about 11 a.m. one day. And, which is, admittedly a little bit later than I normally would put on a fragrance. Normally around, 9, 10, I'm putting on a fragrance, recording my content and everything like that. But I went to my girlfriend's house later that day around like 5 p.m. So 6 hours after I was wearing this fragrance, I walk in, we're cuddling on the couch, and she just starts complimenting this one. She's like, what are you wearing? It smells good. It's strong. I really enjoy it. So that was surprising to me because the first couple times I'd worn this, I didn't think it was that strong. But, at that 6 hour mark, granted, my girlfriend was like cuddled up next to me. It was still decently strong. And her little sister loves to tell me if my cologne is strong. She said that this one was strong. So I don't think that that's bad. And it's not even like she overreacts, really. Like, a lot of the times when she tells me, oh, your cologne's strong, you know, I'm wearing a strong cologne. Mayho? I have no clue how to say that, but what's going on? Bruh, what's going on? What do you think about Kalash Island? I've never tried it. How many sprays, though? I did 5 or 6 with that. Different one, you have white EDP? Sure. And I mean, honestly, I think that that one would still be good because if you have white EDP, then you can kind of use them both simultaneously. Now, you could do like 2 sprays of white EDP and like 3 of Fakar, or, you know, whatever you want to do. But you can, and this is just something to think about. This is why I have it, is my Y Eau de Parfum. Now, this isn't why I bought this fragrance, but something that is going to happen now. Y Eau de Parfum, I traded for it, so, you know, it's not full. It's around half full. Now, I can make this last a lot longer, and I don't mean, you know, like on my skin make it last a lot longer, but the actual amount of fragrance in here to last a lot longer, because when I want to wear Y Eau de Parfum, I can substitute a couple sprays or that full wearing for Lattafa Fakar Black. So that is something to think about. Other than that, though, if you do want to switch up from the YSLY DNA, another great one, Lattafa Qaid Al Farsan. To me, it just smells like juicy pineapples with like saffron and a little bit of vetiver. It's a great fragrance. Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. Daniel, happy Wednesday, and happy Wednesday, everyone. Y'all, please like and drop a sub if y'all have not already. YEDP is very strong. It is pretty strong. You know, for a fresh apple-y fragrance, it is pretty strong. Gabe, what's going on? Have you tried Reef? I've never heard of Reef. What's up, guy? What's up, my guy? Son of the day, Gene Low Vibe. Tyler, what's going on? Honestly, I was thinking you were going to say Versace Blue Jeans, but still seems like it's a good fragrance. That one may be on my list. Bro, this is actually pissing me off so bad, dude. I hate when I get a damn stain on a shirt. Have you ever been to Dunkin' Donuts? I've never been to Dunkin' Donuts. We don't have one up here in Montana. I've been to, like, Starbucks and stuff like that, obviously. And my grandma owns a coffee stand. So 9 times out of 10, if I go to get... Sean, go put a dildo in your mouth, buddy. C2, what's going on? Real great brand from Saudi Arabia. I've never tried them, so interesting, you know. Una Rose by Ahmed Al-Maghribi. Never heard of it. What's the scent of the day? My scent of the day? Kadlaj Shiaka Blue. Tomorrow's my last day. Gabe, let's go. Think you should buy summer frags or save up for niche when school starts again. I mean, if I'm being honest, you can get like a Mancera or something for like $20. So get a summer fragrance right now, save up, and then you can get like you can find niche fragrances easily for like under $100. I'm not out of school though. I'm out of school next week. Bro, today a popular guitarist came to my school. We used to go there. He had the music teacher played for us. Let your band on stage. You got to play his guitar and you got to pick. That's cool. That's for sure cool. Last day is June 11th. Quill says LMAO Mykah. What can I say, guys? I'm a savage. No, I'm kidding. That is cringy. If you genuinely act like that, bro, you're weird. Is Cough by Ahmed Al-Maghribi good? I've never tried anything from Ahmed Al-Maghribi, so I have no clue. Obviously, it's a pretty popular brand because we've had like 2 people talking about it in a row. Not answering that question. Bro, the stains actually make me so mad. What's my best vanilla? I think the best vanilla fragrance in my collection, something that just revolves around a super nice vanilla, probably. That's a really, really good question. I love vanilla. I think the best, no, yes, no, yes, no. Nishani Ani, at least an honorable mention. This is like this citrus, caramel, sugar cookie kind of vibe. A lot of vanilla in here. So I would say that one's definitely in the running. I think Tonka Cola has a beautiful vanilla in there as well. It's like this kind of Coca-Cola hard, like lemon hard candy. But then you get this like vanilla vibe in the dry down, which I love. So that one's good. You know, you definitely have to throw that one in there. And then another one that I really, really enjoy. I mean, can I talk about, you know, the Stronger With You line enough? No. I love the Stronger With You line. The EDT and pre-reformulation Intensely, way better. How many body sprays do you for real need? Well, what's your name? Let's see. Lydia or Felicia. Seem like a Felicia. I mean, one, to be correct, they're not body sprays. Second of all, I mean, you know, I'm in a position where I can afford these. So it's not even something of like, oh, how many do you need? More or less, you know, it's a hobby that I'm interested in, something I enjoy doing. Keep in mind, I'm 16. So, you know, I think if anything, it's better that I do this as a hobby, make content on it, you know, help people, give some people advice, make money off of YouTube as well, you know, opposed to just like sitting on my ass all day, playing Xbox, you know, sitting on my ass all day being lazy, doing stuff like that. So how many do I need? One. How many do I need? Zero. I don't need any. How many do I want? A lot, because it's just something I enjoy. So, you know, my brother collects them too, and he's like 11. I cannot tell. Are you being nice or are you being like... Because I don't know. In my head, I'm so confused right now. Smooth vanilla with good performance. Either of those would be good. Stronger with the Intensely is good. Didn't like it in story. Friend had it, smelled at his house and liked it. I like the original way more than the new batches of Intensely. True Say, what do you think about Jeremy Fragrance? I like Jeremy Fragrance. Stronger with the Intensely, really popular, gets a lot of hype, but for good reason. I agree. Do you like Penhaligons? Never tried anything from Penhaligons. Facts Highlight, just random purchase. What's my biggest fragrance purchase regret? I wouldn't say I really have like a purchase regret, but a fragrance that I do regret trading, Parfums de Marley Greenlee. Greenlee's is an amazing fragrance. Very, very good. I did have it, but I ended up trading it. King, what's going on? Thoughts on Oda Erica? Never really well. I know who she is, but like Curly Fragrance, Perfume Princess, stuff like that, like I know of them. But if I'm watching which I don't really watch that much fragrance content. If I'm watching fragrance content, it's because I'm thinking about buying something. Or, you know, I'm watching one of Tyler's videos, one of King's videos, one of C2's videos, one of, you know, Grimm, Brian's, Dayron's. Unless I'm really, like, supporting one of my friends, I don't really watch that much fragrance content. And if I do watch it, I don't really enjoy, like, watching girls review it. Now, if it's, like, it's a guy, you know, it's Gent Sense, and, like, I'll watch the ones where he has his wife in on it, and, you know, I'm getting both of their opinions, because then you get a guy and a girl's opinion. But as far as, like, and I'm not saying all of, like, the female perfume reviewers are like this, but the girls who, like, react to and rank men's colognes, who are just, like, trying to find, like, desperate guys to just, like, obsess over them, I'm not into that. I think that's kind of weird, honestly. But, like, if I'm watching fragrance content, I'm watching some, like, legit fragrance content. You know, I'm watching... We're back. I hope we're back. We are. Thank you, Adam. All right. Well, it's like, here's the thing. Now, more recently, I've seen just a lot more serious content from him, which I do definitely enjoy. Like, I love Jeremy Fragrance. I think, you know, he was really one of, like, the first people in Fragcom. Like, I would say the first, like, famous person in Fragcom maybe, maybe not. Because to a certain extent, you could say, the fragrance brand owners were famous or the perfumers were famous before fragrance reviewer who exploded on the scene. Trust me, Blueberry Musk. How much is it, Adam? 19 years old, but he's a DJ and he is always grinding and he's in the gym. He's a really cool guy. But yeah, he's just busy on that I would be able to see more content coming from him. He has this thing to do. Absolutely, he's a fortunate guy. Irish as well. Okay, got my gourmand. There's a couple options I can go here. So gourmand, Kamerkawa by Latafa. A lot of vanilla in here. Under 30 bucks, maybe under 30 bucks, I think it is. But, a good, long-lasting gourmand kind of fragrance. I don't like gourmand fragrances. I do like Kamerkawa. And fresh, Kadlaj Shiaka Blue. I'm wearing this one today. It's an incredibly, loam, blue electric, something powdery, fresh, and just very alluring. And this royal perfume, no one wants to find the best, but that will never, doesn't stop buying. This is a legal drug, something like that. It's not, analogy to anything, you could say, video games or that. You could say buying clothes or that. There's anything that you can just buy and waste your money on is where, I can, you could see why someone would do it. As far as it's a legal drug, I disagree. Now, can people definitely get too caught up in this and have a problem? Yes, absolutely. I think maybe it's a little extreme to say, this is a drug or, trying to, pinpoint, oh, buying fragrances is bad, even though that may not be what you're saying. Now, to me, I even think gambling, which is something that's objectively bad, doesn't always have to be bad, responsibly. Now, obviously way different than fragrances, but I don't really think fragrance. What?